Hello, fellow diggers. Hey guys, this is Penny Digger. Ever had one of those days that started off bad and went straight downhill? Oh boy, did I have one of them today. I had to go to pain management, or I was supposed to go to pain management this morning. I never made it. Anyway, I had my alarm set for 5:30 where I could get up and go, and I woke up at 5:30 and I felt like I needed at least one more hour of sleep, and my appointment wasn't until 10. So I was standing there trying to set my alarm clock for 6:30. And it was dark in the room. I didn't want to turn the light on and wake the wife up. So I'm trying to push the buttons and find the right buttons to set my alarm clock to 6:30. And all of a sudden it was like my legs disappeared.
He's in my head.
And I hit the ground hard.
Do you know what that means?
I apparently knocked one of my cats off of the computer table because I've got some good scratches on the side of my left leg.
Not a case, sir.
And you know, being a diabetic, I'm going to have to stay on top of that and make sure I keep some Neosporin ointment on it and keep it doctored up. But
I translated.
Anyway, I got
the tablet.
the alarm set finally. After my wife got up, she jumped up the minute she heard me hit the ground. Baby, are you all right? Where are you at? And I said, I'm on the floor. That's where you usually go when you fall. But she got up. You got to understand, my wife is 4'7" and maybe 130 pounds.
I'm two.
She's like, here, let me help you up. I'm like, a fat lot of help you're gonna be. I'm 5'8", 250. But she insisted, and she did kind of help me get back up and at least get to sitting on the foot of the bed. And then I finally got up, got the alarm set, and went back to bed for an hour or two. But then I got back in, got up and got everything, got my coffee ready, and got ready to go to pain management, and went out and got in the car. And there's one decent sized town between here and Albany, which is where I got to go for pain management. It's like a 60-mile drive, called Camilla. Now my insurance comes out of my card automatically. Every third of the month it comes off my card. So I had no reason to think anything was wrong, no reason to suspect anything would be wrong. So I'm driving along, and I get in Camilla, and I went to turn on Highway 19, which is the road that goes up to Albany. And all of a sudden I see blue lights in my rear view. So I look down at the speedometer, and I'm doing 30. The speed limit right there was 35. I was like, what the hell? Well, I'm right there at Walmart, so I pulled over into the turn lane there at Walmart. If I'd have known, I'd have gone ahead. Well, it wouldn't have made any difference. He said he'd had to tow me anyway. But the cop comes walking up to the window. How you doing today, sir? I said, well, that depends. My day started off kind of shitty, and it ain't looking like it's getting much better. He said, well, the reason I stopped you is the computer in my car shows that you don't have any insurance and your tag has been suspended. I'm like, what? But my insurance comes off my card every month. They deduct it from my card every month. He said, well, sir, that's between you and your insurance company, because my computer's showing that you don't have insurance and your tag has been suspended. So I'm going to have to tow your vehicle. I said, can't you let me just pull it right over into Walmart? It ain't 30 feet, Then I can see if I can get somebody, a friend of a friend with a roll-off to come pick it up, and it won't cost. No, sir, I'm sorry, but the state of Georgia won't let me do that. I've got to tow it. I said, well, if I'd have known what you were stopping me for, I'd have gone ahead and pulled in there before you stopped me. He said, that wouldn't have made any difference. I'd have still had to tow it. I said, off of private property? And he said, yes, sir. State of Georgia says I'd have to tow it.
Of course, you're the Winchester.
So he makes me get out of the car
I'm the Reaper who took Bobby Singer to her.
and leave my ignition key in there. He looks in the back. He said, you want to get your wheelchair out of here? And I said, I got no way to get it home.
Not necessarily.
I'm 28 miles from the house. I can't drive it all the way home. And when my mother comes up here with her car, I couldn't get it into her car.
You're on the King of Hell is no
Oh, okay.
way you cruise the friendly skies.
He said, well, I'll make a list of everything that's in your car so you can get it back.
Okay.
So I called the insurance company, and they said back in February that they went to debit my card, and it was declined.
What the hell are you thinking? You want to die if Bobby's in hell? We're gonna spring.
I'm like,
What's going on with this thing?
February?
This is
Why am I just now finding out? Well, we notified you. Well, I never received any notification.
Okay. We got one shot at this. We can't miss.
They said, well, sir, we're showing here that where we notified you. And I'm like, okay, I don't doubt that you're showing it. But I'm telling you, I never received it.
Work.
He said, well, we can get you reinstated. And my mother had told me when I called her to get her to come pick me up, she said, well, find out what it'll take to get you reinstated. She said, I think I probably got enough money in the bank. Well, by the time she got from Cairo to Camilla, her mind had changed about that. She decided she wasn't going to help me get the insurance reinstated, that I had to do it on my own. Yeah. Well,
Take my hand.
I don't think that's going to work, guys. I think I've probably seen my car for the last time. Except I'm going to try and go by tomorrow and get my wheelchair and my metal detector and all out of it. Explain to them that yesterday I had, no way of getting it. And it'll be the 3rd before I get my check. And I've got to have my wheelchair before the 3rd. Maybe they'll let me get those couple of things. They should. But we'll see. But I know between now and the 3rd, which is
It's purgatory.
several days away, $127.07 to get my insurance reinstated. They said once it's reinstated, they will automatically, electronically notify the state of Georgia that my insurance has been reinstated, which would get my tag reinstated.
Yes.
T-Mobile.
Sure.
But I know it would be at least $75 for the towing, and then a per day storage fee.
Transfer my contacts? Are you sure?
Yes.
I'm pretty popular.
No problem.
So
You're good. What number am I thinking of?
9.
I think I'm screwed.
Yes.
So then I go by Wound Care. We go by there to find out about my results.
Only at Best Buy.
And they said that both my legs, like I said, I heard good blood flow. But they said in both my legs, and my right leg in particular, that I've got what's showing up as calcium deposits in my arteries.
20 McNuggets for only $4.99.
And they want me to go in to see this specialist. That he's not like most of them that'll do the
Is your condition
angiogram and say, okay, well, you need to come in for this. No, if he finds something and he can do something about it right then, he'll go ahead and fix it.
dry hair needs a daily
So tomorrow I got to go in for pre-op and get that set up. And then Friday it's going to be pretty much an all-day thing at the
in one wash. Dove's most
um,
effective conditioner yet. New Dove Daily Moisture.
hospital trying to get all this taken care of.
And the only search engine that allows you to ask your friends.
And then yesterday I found out that my oldest cousin passed away.
Photos and documents from anywhere.
He was in the hospital to get
Movies from Xbox. And shoes from
some little small surgery done and start on his dialysis treatments. And he had a heart attack, and they don't know whether he just had a regular heart attack or if he had a blood clot that broke loose and went to his heart. Well, I know blood clots in your legs aren't good because one can break loose and go to your lungs, but I don't think these are the same kind of blood clots, because those blood clots they're talking about is from inactivity. And I'm always up and out in the yard or moving around. You know, I'm not just on my ass 24/7 and never moving. But yeah, started yesterday with finding out my oldest cousin died. Then this morning I fall and bust my ass. Then I get pulled over and find out I didn't have insurance, and I thought I did. And then my tag suspended. Then my car gets impounded. Then I find out, oh Jesus Christ, what's next? Never mind, hold up, never mind. I didn't say that. I don't want to know what's next.
Follow the stream. Where three creeks meet as one. Where they meet, there are rocks. Between the rocks, portal.
Anyway, I hope they'll let me get my wheelchair and my metal detector and my pouch with my little digger and my pinpointer out of the car.
Keep crashing a Winchester into hell?
Because I may end up having to call the finance company that's got the
24 hours.
the note on my car and tell them, well, here's what's happened. I don't have any way of getting it out. If y'all want it, go get it.
Good thing you brought that. It's not an easy place.
So we'll have to see. Anyway, I knew everybody would want to know the results of my test that they did, and I told everybody I'd let you know. I didn't expect to have to give you all this other good news, but anyway, guys, I'm gonna jump off here. Let me get off here before something else exciting and happens, like, oh, my head explodes on video. But I'm gonna jump off here, gentlemen and ladies. You know which category you fit into, and we'll talk to you later. And this is your Penny Digger, and I'm out.